Good morning, good morning, good morning peeps. Welcome back to another day here on the South Island road trip. Are you new around here? My name is Lisa. If you're not new around here and you have been tagging along, we're at like day 19 of the road trip. Is this the most random spot that I can start a vlog? Probably, but anyway. Where did I spot you last time? I was in Franz Josef Glacier. I'll link the video up here. In fact, I'll link the entire series up here. I skipped a day. I drove from Franz Josef Glacier. I stopped in at Hokitika last night for one night. I filmed nothing. I stopped a couple of spots on the way through. I stopped at Hokitika Gorge yesterday. I would definitely recommend you pop in there. The water is beautiful. There's a couple of suspension bridges that you can mosey on over. It's only a short walk. It's like, I think, well, it said a 1 hour return, and it was definitely doable. You might be lucky enough to spot yourself a little wee wecker in the car park. I might just give you a hot tip. Mosquitoes are in full force. When you pop yourself down to that little wee water, oh my god, they are eating you alive. So make sure you have your insect repellent. Anyway, I have driven past Greymouth. I stopped in Greymouth, grabbed myself some groceries because I'm going off grid for a few days. That's right, the next accommodation I am staying in is no power, but I'll show you that coming up. I'm heading myself just over the hill there, starting off the day in Punakaiki, the Pancake rocks. So that's where I'm heading to next. I'll be here in the west coast region for a few nights. Got a few things planned, but let's go and check out those Punakaiki Pancake rocks. Let's go. Okay, so it says that the walking time 20 minutes round trip to do the Pancake rocks blowholes walk. I think I've got another lookout. Here's another lookout, peeps. Woo! Can you spot that view, peeps? It says that this walk takes 20 minutes. Yeah, it's going to take 20 minutes plus an extra hour because the views along this walkway are absolutely spectacular. And of course, you got to stop at every little nook and cranny. Like I said, the views keep getting better and better. It's like wow, wow, and wow. What the heck? What the heck, man? I am totally blown away by this place. Like far out, Brussels sprout. Okay, so the Punakaiki Pancake rocks, is it worth coming? Absolutely. Did it take me more than 20 minutes? Absolutely. Took me a couple of shots, or 2 or 5 or 10, but I'm out of here now. Oh my God, peeps, I have just checked into the accommodation. And when I booked this little gig, it has exceeded my expectations. I booked it for 2 reasons. 1, it's a little bit unique and off-grid. And 2, I will show you why I booked this in a moment. Because if you know me, there's one thing I like about a good accommodation is something to relax in. Anyway, can you tell that I am standing in the kitchen? That's right, I am standing in the full-on kitchen. It's outside, under the veranda. Can you hear that sound? Yep, that is the sound of the ocean. I am literally standing right here. I am overlooking the spectacular view. It's a beautiful day. Things can't get any better. But I'm just going to take you for a spin around the accommodation. So let's start with the view. Come on, peeps. Check out this spectacular view. That's right. I'll be overlooking this beautiful beach for the next couple of days. Let me spin around here. This is the kitchen. Yep, the kitchen is literally overlooking that beautiful beach. A spin around, peeps, a spin around, and there is that spectacular beach view right there. I'm going to take you for a spin to the right. As we wander on the balcony, we are still outside, and boom! That is the second reason why I booked this accommodation. I love a bath, right? Love a bath. It's outdoors, overlooking this view. A little bit secluded. There's no one going to be perving on me whilst I'm having a bath. Not too sure about the outside toilet situation, but that's okay. Let's go back around this way, take you for a spin around here. There's a barbecue happening. Let me take you into the room. The room, peeps. So this little room here, it's nice and warm and cozy, and it literally smells of the pine from the wood that is sitting there next to the fireplace. A nice, beautiful big bed. It looks like they've given me some treats here. West Coast chocolate icon. The lights have light switches, of course. It apparently runs all off solar. It's beautiful, warm and cozy in here. Can we just check out this spectacular view from where I am standing? It was nice out there. It's even better in here. So what do you guys think of the accommodation? Not too bad, right? Not too bad. I am here for a couple of nights. I have booked this one online with Canopy camping.co.nz, I think. It's a little bit off-grid. It's in Fox River on the west coast. There's not really much happening out here, but there's a beautiful coastline to explore, and I mean these views are absolutely spectacular. It's an opportunity for me to sit back and relax after my long road trip, right? Yeah, no. So Charlestown is just up the road. I have just booked myself in for something adrenaline based. That's right, I love a good activity that involves adrenaline. I've booked that for tomorrow. I'll take you guys along with me, and I'm also going to explore this beautiful coastline. But anyway, time for me to sit back and relax. I got to unpack my stuff, cook me up a bit of a feed, and I will spot you tomorrow, peeps. Good morning, good morning, good morning, peeps. I am here at Underworld Adventures here in Charleston. Let's go. So I'm all kitted up ready for today's little adventure. Starting with a quick train ride through the forest, you'll get a bit of commentary around the area. The 3 to 4 hour tour is the rafting and glowworm experience with Underworld Adventures. just an FYI. There's a bit of walking before you hit the caves. In fact, there'll be a lot of walking. You'll be picking up your tube and you'll be responsible for carrying that out through the whole time. You cross over this little bridge, which we'll be rafting ourselves back to this point at the end. We hit some stairs and then we get ready for the safety briefing.
Ready? We've got a few more stair sets and then we're at the top and we'll stop up there for a safety briefing. There's very little to no infrastructure other than a few man-made stairs which we'll put there in about the 70s. When we get to those low points which I'll talk about, what we do is take them off our shoulder or our hip and we roll them in front of us, keeping it between the ropes.
Okay, so as we enter the cave, we're told that it's got quite popular back in the 80s. It's no longer accessible to everyone. It is locked. We're about to put on our headlamps. We're told to stay in between the ropes and we're about to see some spectacular sights.
Yes, so this is our cauliflower flowstone. So this guy here, believe it or not, is formed by this fracture in the ceiling. So what happens is we've got those titanic acids. Now that all rose up out of the ocean, and as it did that, it formed this beautiful limestone sheet we see in front of us. These are called straws. Now they're the fastest growing formations in our cave today. So they grow an inch or 2.5 centimetres every 80 to 100 years. It's important we don't step out over these ropes today because if we do so, our handprints and our footprints will be left behind for hundreds of years.
Dog Prince is 62 years old.
What you've got in your hand is calcite crystals. So this is what our formations in the cave are made out of today, our stalactites and our stalagmites and such.
So like I said earlier, you're responsible for your own tube the whole way through. It was dark and some tight squeezes, so many tunnels you'd lose your bearings without a guide. But as we made it to the first glowworm cave, wow.
Watching your feet, but also your back and footing as we go through here, as it does get very low. It's got this brick-like effect that you might see from the staining of the rock with those tannins and that calcium carbonate seeping through.
What the heck? Hurry up, look at that.
Looks like elephants are standing on each other's backs. You can see those different coloured layers right there. Awesome. So feel free to use absolutely anything around you for balance. Quite deep around this rock, so just watch your footing.
Yeah.
Sit into your tube. Short valve.
Oh!
Cool, now I'm going to turn that torch off for you.
Okay.
Not the warmest, is it?
That's only a bum at the minute.
It will get better on the river. This is just because we're in the dark here. Turn it off. We'll pop out into that glowworm lake. Sound good?
So as we made our way through the darkness to the main glowworm cave, GoPro couldn't capture any good footage. This is from their website, and to be honest, being there was way better than this image on their website. Lying back in your tube, looking up at those glowworms was absolutely breathtaking. Those glowworms were amazing. So as we leave the cave, we're about to pop ourselves or tube ourselves back to the bridge. While I was expecting somewhat of an adrenaline activity, the water levels were so low that we kind of had to lift our bums off the rock. You hurt your bum. I'm stuck. So after a little bit of bum surfing, we made it back to the bridge. Hey there peeps, I am back from my caving adventure. with Underworld Adventures here in Charleston. You got to add it to your list when you're here in New Zealand. Wow, those caves and those formations, like wow. And then the glowworms. We did 2 little sections of glowworms. There was one which wasn't so cool, and then once you're in the tubes and you're just lying back linked to each other, wow, there are like, I don't know, thousands, should I say thousands of like little wee glowworms. But wow, that was absolutely spectacular. So add it to your list. Back here at the accommodation. I know it's early, I haven't really done much today, just slept in this morning, but I have come back to enjoy this beautiful, beautiful accommodation here. I'm going to chuck myself in that bath, and I am just going to watch the sunset here over the spectacular view, cook me up a feed, and tomorrow we will head out on another road trip. We're going to head up north a little bit further, but we will be coming back to this beautiful accommodation. So I will spot you peeps. Cheers, mate.